As I was on my way to run some errands, I listened to my worship music and I was just like, God, I am so thankful and grateful. Like it hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm so grateful and thankful that those people you removed out of my life are gone. And at first it's like, oh my gosh, it hurts. You're like, what's going on? These relationships I had for years are falling apart. What's going on? Why is this happening? And I have to say, nobody teaches you how to grieve those relationships that you had for years. Nobody teaches you how to grieve the lost relationships, the memories that you had. Like all you have is all these years now, right? But God showed me where I'm taking you, Sonia. Where I'm taking you, and I can see the vision, and things are unfolding in my life. Everything is falling in my life and into place the way it's supposed to. Those people were they were delaying my destiny because I'm such a giver. And what they were doing is they were using my energy so that they can manifest the things that they want. And once they manifested their house, their car, the job they wanted, the career they wanted, the relationship they wanted, they just walked out of my life because I started putting boundaries on myself. I stopped being so available. I started saying no as a complete sentence. I stopped showing up for people the way I was before because I had to start showing up for myself, because I looked up and realized that I wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I wasn't living the life that I desire because I was so busy and so focused on helping other people. Because as an earth angel healer, as an empath, as someone being a seer and clairaudient, clairsentient, I'm always thinking about somebody else. I'm always thinking about how I can help somebody else heal, grow, be better, and elevate in life and evolve, right? But God said it's your turn. So when it's your turn, you can't give to someone else and yourself an equal value. You just can't do it. You have to pick a side. So when I chose, if I had to choose between me and you, I'm going to choose me. So when I chose myself, I started noticing people walking out of my life. I mean, people that I have been friends with. I'm talking 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Y'all, excuse my nose running. I'm talking people that I've known since Pampers, that I didn't even realize was in competition with me all these years. And the moment that their need of me no longer existed, they dipped. And, at first it's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, why? What did I do? It was never anything that you did do. It's what you didn't do. It's what you stopped doing. But see, they fail to realize the same energy that they siphon from you to get to where they are, they're not going to have it to keep what they got. They're not going to keep it. They're not going to have it to keep what they were able to manifest unless they go siphon somebody else's energy. You can't fix somebody who doesn't want to do the work on themselves. You can't fix somebody who doesn't want to be fixed, because a lot of times it makes them have to reflect and look at the trauma of their childhood, the trauma of the relationships that didn't work out. And the more you try to help, the more you try to fix, the more you try to encourage, they're not going to do the work because they don't want to go back to that person that was hurt before. They don't want to go back to that. They want to stay right where they are, continuing to be almost like narcissists, which is really a glamorous word for being straight up selfish. Okay. That's what they want to do. They want to stay right where they are because it's easier, it's convenient, and they know the devil in them. But what happens is if somebody had to do the work on themselves, then that means they got to revisit the time that they were powerless. So they rather argue with you. They rather debate with you. They rather find reasons to say you're crazy or something's wrong with you, just because they don't want to do the work, because they don't want to face that past trauma. And on top of that, I was just like, God, I thank you so much, because a lot of times it ain't always, the person across the street. It's the cancers in your camp. It's the chick that's sitting next to you. It's the one that call you sis, that's stifling your energy, that's call you sis, but she can't waiting for a moment to take you down. Because she don't like the light that's on you, the aura that's on you. Because she don't have that. Or it's the guy that's jealous of you because he can't manifest the way you do. I'm telling you, I had to really be like, God, you know what? Instead of looking at it like I lost these people in my life, I was like, I learned my lesson and I'm so grateful. Yeah, did it hurt at first that these people walked out because they, the relationship fell apart? God made sure it fell apart because I'm so loyal. As a Taurian, I'm so loyal to a fault. Right? Loyal to a fault. But when I'm done, I'm done. And I had to realize that you're being more loyal to people that's not even being loyal to you at all, when you really take an assessment of the relationships. So I'm just here to tell you and encourage you, when these relationships fall apart that you thought were rock solid, in that moment, say, even in this situation, everything always works out for me. And God, thank you so much for allowing me to see these people for who they truly are. Because where God wants to take you and the destiny that God has for you, they can't go. Because if they did, they would have destroyed it for you. Because God knows the conversations that's being had behind your back. God knows what they're saying and doing, the ugly looks that they give you, the things that they think, their thoughts. God knows their thoughts too towards you. All right, I just had to get that off my chest, because when I tell you I was just praising God, like, God, I thank you for removing these people out of my life, and also deliver me from some of the traps that some people try to set for me. When God says he watch out for babies and fools, he does. And I always ask God to protect me from things seen and unseen, and he does. And he does it for you too. All right, Auntie Love you. Y'all have an amazing day. Mwah, mwah, mwah.